Since I heard them also speak Ilocano interspersed with their English, I decided to use the very little Ilocano I know and surprise them with my first question, which was, Anyat tinagan mo? The leader of the pack, who still had his face close to mine, suddenly retreated and asked, Ilocano ka? I laughed and said that was the only Ilocano I know. In this instance, dito pumasok yung tinatawag na establishing a common thread, that the steward created a connection between his passenger, and that connection made it easier for better communication. For some reason, he relaxed his stance and continued to ask me questions. I spent some time with him because now, all of a sudden, it went from we will not follow any orders from anyone, much less a Filipino steward, to can you tell us something more about yourself? And would you like to learn a few more Ilocano words? So, ito na yung naging result nung impression na ginawa ng steward towards his passenger kanina. That the passenger became more comfortable to talk and they are willing to listen to the orders of the steward. Na yung because the impression break the tension between them. Now that I was able to break the ice, I continued and told them that if they all tone down their voices, I will give them each a nice toy souvenir from the pal. They become louder because they started cheering and thanking me already for the toys. I reminded all of them the toys will only come if they will be peace and quiet among them, and they all oblige. I went back to the galley and prepared 10 PAL airplane giveaways. I showed them the toys and told them that I will personally and happily hand this over to each one of them before deplaning. Fortunately for everyone, there was peace and quiet until we landed in Manila. So in this story, or in this case, it is important for us service providers that we must always know how to solve any conflicts in every given situation. And to do so, we must always be patient and calm. 5 takeaways from this story. First, Filipino immigrants to the United States of America, specifically those that have made the state of Hawaii their place of residence, are most likely from the Ilocos region or Ilocanos. Luckily for me, I was able to establish a common thread between them and me by proudly saying something in their native tongue. This broke the ice. Balikbayans and OFWs are the most excitable Filipino airline passengers you will meet. Understanding their excitement and putting yourself in their shoes is the first step to resolving any conflicts that arise. Little gestures means a lot. The airplane toy giveaways were gifts they brought home to their loved ones with the poignant story of how they got them. I am certain of that. When this story happened, I must have been about 25 years old and dealing with people I could have considered my grandparents. I did not see them as a bunch of noisy senior balikbayans. Respect.